Hi everybody, this is Jeff Eaves with Keller Williams Realty. I'm here with my good friend Erin Hendricks with Intercap Lending. We decided to get together because I've had a lot of people call me, and I know Erin's had a lot of people call him as well, asking about what is going on with the market, what's happening with prices, what's happening with interest rates, and how that's affecting the real estate market. And so we wanted to kind of just get together and do a quick talk about it and kind of explain why we're seeing the appreciation that we're happening and why we're seeing the increase in demand with the number of buyers in the market. So just without going into too many numbers, just Erin, there's been quite a bit of appreciation. Since 2012 is when we hit the rock bottom. If you look at the median sales price for single family homes on the MLS, it was 179,000. Right now, the median sales price for third quarter, even though we're not done with third quarter, is 395,000, which is just crazy.
So what I can't believe is since 2012, if I would bought a home at 179, I'd currently be worth almost double or more what I bought it for. And to think how much equity everyone who's earned, who has purchased in the last 7 years or 10 years is remarkable. And then we'll say the same thing again in 10 years. We're going to say, I wish I would have bought back in 2020. Because now it's even higher again as the market continues to increase.
One of the things that really is pushing the prices to go up, and also having a lot of buyers come in right now, especially since COVID, and there's some other economic things that are happening in play, but one of the big key things are interest rates. And so Erin, I wanted to see if you could talk a little bit about where interest rates were last year and then where they're at right now, and how does that affect people's purchasing power?
With interest rates right now, they're really at record lows. A year ago, we thought they were incredible at 3 7/8 or in the high threes. We didn't think we would get below that ever again. And with the world pandemic, we've hit all the way down into the 2% range, the mid twos and the upper twos, which has given people a purchasing power that's hard to match. In fact, the difference of 1% in interest rate is over $50,000. So if rates go up another 1% or go back to where they were 6 months ago, bottom line is your payment would be equal to a $50,000 cheaper home to have the exact same monthly outflow. Because so many people buy on what they can afford, it just means if rates go up, you're gonna be buying less. So while you can and the rates are low, take advantage of all of the low interest rates and the equity you can get in that property right from the beginning.
You know, that's a really good point. I've had a lot of people ask me, hey, the market's super hot right now. There's a lot of competition out there with buying homes, and it seems like prices are going high. Do you think prices are going to be coming down, Jeff? And my comment to them is, look at where interest rates are at. How far down do you expect prices to go down if we do go down? If we do have a downturn in the market, especially here in Utah where we've been super resilient, I think COVID-19 has proved how resilient our market here is in Utah. But let's just say that if it did slow down, would it go down $50,000? It's more likely that interest rates will go up, which will cause me to lose, or cause buyers to lose $50,000 of purchasing power. So my comment to all buyers are, hey, it's a good time to buy. Be aware that, you know, who knows where the market's going to go. Utah is positioned to be is one of the best economies in the nation right now to handle a slowdown in the market.
From all the studies and reports I've seen too, Utah, they said, is like the third most diverse economy. We have one of the youngest working workforces and educated workforces in the country. And we have one of the largest family sizes for growth. All indications, at least for this foreseeable future, is we're going to continue to have an increase in housing prices because there's going to be a shortage. We have too many people trying to come here and not enough supply. And so while people say, I'm going to wait, that may not be the best thing for people. With rates being as low as they are, the supply and the continued supply down the road, now could be your best time ever to purchase.
You know, Erin, I've also had a lot of people come and ask me, like, is now a good time to be selling? And it really depends on what your goals are. So for all the sellers that I talk with, I'm a huge proponent of honestly keeping your property as an investment property. Like, I really believe that Utah is going to keep growing, and it's going to be growing and growing. And if you can keep it as an investment property, you're going to look back 10 years from now and be happy with it. However, there are people that want to sell their property so they can take that equity and put it into another property. And so those people that do want to sell, it's a great time. Like we said, prices have gone up 212% since 2012. With where the median sales price, meaning half the homes are selling above $395 and half are selling below $395 right now, which is a 212% increase since 2012. So it is a good time to be selling if you want to sell. I'm always a big proponent of keeping it as an investment property. However, it is a great time to be selling as well. If you have any other questions about real estate and what's happening in the real estate market, feel free to give me a call. Erin Hendricks, obviously, I love Erin. All my past clients know that Erin's the one I've worked with for the last 13, 14 years. And so he's been great. But yeah, give me a call. Each area is a little bit different. Some areas have had a lot more appreciation than others. Other areas have had less. But we can definitely give you a lot more detailed information about your property and where you're at. But we'd love to hear from you as well. Hey, Erin, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to come talk with me and kind of give my clients an update on what's happening in the real estate market.
Hey, so glad we could work with you today, Jeff. And for those who are looking at investment properties, purchasing, tax savings, whatever else, call Jeff. He has a lot of other things he can share with you and give you some benefits. Thank you.